All right, chat. Hello. Hi. Howdy. How are y'all? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you ready? Are you excited? I am. I know I am. Wapa. Chat, I changed up the rig a little bit for the tracking. Or I guess not the rig, I just changed up the tracking so that whenever I'm looking at you guys, I'm actually looking at the screen. Right? So now whenever I'm looking at chat, I'm looking at you. And then this is me looking at my gameplay monitor. I don't know why I didn't do that initially. I guess it's because it's mirrored. Like, that mirrors it. Although, it doesn't actually... Because I'm looking left, and that's moving my head to the left, so... Honestly, that makes it so that it's not mirrored. Which is weird. Because in the settings for it, in Warudo, it's like, oh yeah, mirrored. But if if that were the case, if it were mirrored, then when I look left, the model would look to the right. And then when I look to the right, the model would look to the left. But that's not at all what's happening. That's not at all what's happening. All right, chat. Today is a sponsored day. I'm gonna pin the message. Let's hope that that actually stays pinned. Should, hopefully. Hopefully it should stay pinned. I like when my messages stay pinned. Oh. Chat, I'm excited. I'm excited. Cause again, the kind folks over at Tail Worlds Entertainment decided that I was cool enough. They decided that I was cool enough to have a copy of Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and their new expansion. They even gave me an affiliate link for you to go check out the game, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I think that's really awesome. I appreciate it a lot. So let's go right ahead and let me boot up the game. Or if Steam, you know. No, cancel. No. Oh gosh. Steam almost shut down everything. Oops. The Steam Cloud isn't working for whatever reason. So hold on. I gotta show y'all. I gotta show you guys. Look at that. Oh, it's actually already showing you. Look at the little launcher for it. Launcher's pretty neat. I wonder if, like, because it says play or continue. I wonder if you could just, like, have it so that you literally just go right into whatever your last, you know, game was, right? So, like, just like whatever your last save was. It's just the game, instead of going to the main menu, it'll just go right into the game. I wonder if that's what that means? Tail Worlds Entertainment. That's them. That's the guys. They gave me the game. Yay! I love this. This is really cool. Like, having these very, like, cinematic title screens. Like, this is awesome. I am very curious as to how this will be. But I'm excited. I messed with audio. Like, obviously I messed with sound and everything first. Whatnot. But let's go ahead and start a new campaign. Now with their new War Sales expansion. Which has, like, tons of stuff. New armor, weapons, ships. Right? Like, there's a lot that they added, but we get to see all of it fresh. Because I didn't get to play Mountain Blade 2 yet. So we get to just have all of this content.
Scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south. All was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The
Okay.
land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich. But empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads.
Yeah.
Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all.
Whoa.
A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance.
Yarg! You're gonna hear me be screaming that a lot again.
From new places and new peoples. To turn back the tides of destruction. And bring forth a new world.
The first game was so
From
fun.
the ashes of the old.
I'm quite excited for this. I am quite excited for this. All right. Choose our character's culture. Oh boy, oh boy! Vlandians. The Vlandians are the descendants of adventurers from the west who lived under the Empire for centuries before forming an independent kingdom. With the decline of imperial authority, they have evolved into a well-organized feudal society led by a castle of warlike nobles who prefer to fight with spears and lances on horseback. Oh. Thank you so much, Tales World Entertainment, for not falling victim to one of my biggest pet peeves that other medieval and fantasy games do. They actually separated spears and lances and are not calling a spear a lance. It's a big pet peeve of mine because a lance is not a spear and a spear is not a lance. A lance ain't even a polearm. So, yeah. Thank you, Tales World, for not falling victim to my wrath. 5% more renown from battles, 15% more income while serving as a mercenary, 10% production bonus to villages that are bound to castles. Recruiting lords to armies cost 20% more influence. Sturgians. Sturgians are the descendants of the foreign tribes of northern Calradia. As the Empire expanded into their cold forests, found a ready market for the luxurious furs of woodland animals, whom they traditionally hunted and trapped. Sturgian chieftains became princes, vying for preeminence with the help of Nord mercenaries who migrated into their realm. They're good hunters and wanderers, traveling far in search of opportunities both for trade and for plunder. Villagers gain production. Grain production is increased by 10%. Armies are gathered with 50% less influence. 20% more relationship penalty from kingdom decisions. Ah, I see. I see. The Empire. The Calradian Empire is in decline, even before the suspicious death of the Emperor Arenikos. The once united realm was torn by political rivalries. Today, those factions are in open war, yet Calradians endure. Their methodical study of defensive strategy, in which garrison cities slow down invading forces until mobile field armies can come to their rescue, helps hold their neighbors at bay. 20% less garrison troop wage. Being an army brings 25% more influence, and village hearths increase 20% less. Gotcha. Asarai. The Asarai are the inhabitants of the Nahasa Desert, a mixture of nomadic Bedouin and settled oases farmers. They are famous for their horsemanship and their knowledge of the learning of many lands, especially medicine, gained from lying on some of the continent's most lucrative trade routes. Each clan is fiercely proud of its lineage and often jealous of the others, but when united by a charismatic leader, they become a major force in the south. Caravans are 30% cheaper to build, 10% less trade penalty. No speed penalty on desert. Okay, that is good to know that normally I will have a speed penalty while in the desert. Daily wages of troops in the party are increased by 5%. Gotta pay them more. Kuzites. The Kuzite confederation of steppe tribes used to live a nomadic life, but have recently settled in the eastern frontier of the empire and are slowly transitioning into an agrarian society with permanent town centers. Despite this, they still retain many aspects of their nomadic life, including their affinity with horses, masters of mounted archery, shooting, and then galloping out of reach. Recruiting and upgrading mounted troops are 10% cheaper, 25% production bonus to horse, mule, cow, and sheep in villages owned by Kuzite rulers. 20% less tax income from towns. Okay, so they pay less taxes. That's cool. Battanians. The Botanians still remember the olden days when the woods stretched across northern Calradia. The Empire and its cities had yet to violate their sanctity. Fierce warriors remain loyal to their traditional ways. They paint their faces when going to battle, and even their noblemen prefer to fight on foot while using great axes and two-handed swords with deadly efficiency. 50% less speed penalty and 15% sight range bonus in forests. Towns owned by Botanian rulers will have plus 20% chance of militias to spawn as veteran militias. 10% slower build rate for town projects and settlements. Alright. Then last but not least, the Nords. The Nords are a people made by the sea. Very name of their home, the Nordvig, refers to the icy stretch of glacier-cut coastline that links their scattered settlements. Till recently, their towns were little more than a shrine or market beside a fjord or estuary, surrounded by a palisade. Some make a modest living by farming barley and raising sheep, but those with ambition must venture forth in their longships to trade, plunder, or fight for hire. Plus 30% more loot from villages, villagers, and caravans. Pillaging! 20% ship movement speed in rivers and coastal seas. Armies that are commanded by a Nord commander lose 30% more cohesion on land. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. Oh. I'm thinking... I'm gonna be real. I'm thinking the Vlandians? Like, it's either... For me, it's literally either the Vlandians or the Nords for me. Although, but losing cohesion on land, right? Recruiting lords to armies costs 20% more influence. I think I'm gonna do the Vlandians. I love being an adventurer. I love being an adventurer. So I think I'm gonna go simple. I'm gonna go with the Vlandians. Woman. Pasty.
Closing! Get back! No quarter for the craven! Stand down!
Height. There. There we go. Face. Hey, we actually get to, like, customize. Hold on, let me do hair first. Yeah. I like this braid, right? Like, I like this braid. think... Like, this would be best for, like, closeness to me. But I like this braid, so I think I want the braid. Alright, let me not spend too much time on this part. Face asymmetry. Littlest bit of asymmetry. That's neat. That's cool. That's cool. Eyes. Eyebrows. Give me them thicker eyebrows. Size, make them smaller. Put that there. Eye color. Ah, I see. We need green. There we go. Nose. Length, make it a little smaller. And there we go. I think that's good enough. I guess I can pull the chin in a little bit. There we go. Now that's good. Markings! Yeah. Ah, and then makeup. Hmm. Ah. Yeah. Man, if only they let me have, like, 2, maybe 3 different markings. So I'd definitely love to have, like, a scar and then, like, also, like, a cool tattoo. No, we're doing this, because this is badass. We're doing this, because this is badass. Choose family. A baron's retainers. Urban merchants. Yeoman. Oh, wait, actually, I should read these. Father was a bailiff. Actually, hold on. Ooh, chat, I'll be right back. I have food that's here. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, chat, I am back. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I returned. Alright. His father was a bailiff for a local feudal magnate. He looked after his liege's estates, resolved disputes in the village, and helped train the village levy. Rode with the Lord's cavalry, fighting as an armored knight. 10 skill levels and 1 focus point to riding, and polearm 1 attribute point to social. Urban merchants. Family were merchants in one of the main cities of the kingdom. They organized caravans to nearby towns and were active in the local merchants guild. Okay. 10 skill levels, and 1 focus point to trade and charm. Attribute point to intelligence. Yeoman, your family were small farmers with just enough land to feed themselves and make a small profit. People like them were the pillars of the kingdom's economy, as well as the backbone of the levy. Focus point to pole arm and crossbow. Attribute point to endurance. Urban blacksmiths. Your family owned a smithy in a city. Your father played an active, if minor, role in the town council and also served in the militia. 10 skill levels and 1 focus point to smithing and two-handed. 1 attribute point to vigor. Hunters. Your family lived in a village but did not own their own land. Instead, your father supplemented paid jobs, long trips in the woods, hunting and trapping always, keeping a wary eye for the Lord's game wardens. Scouting and crossbow to control. Mercs. Father joined one of Vlandia's many mercenary companies composed of men who got such a taste for war in their lord's service that they never took well to peace. Crossbowmen were much valued across Calradia. Mother was a camp follower, taking you along in the wake of bloody campaigns. Focus point to roguery and crossbow. Attribute point to cunning. Coastal fisherman. Family has been fishing these waters for generations, struggling to make a living off the unpredictable sea. Grew up mending nets, hauling in catches, and dreaming of a life beyond the constant struggle for survival. Boatswain and scouting, then endurance. Family toiled on the docks, their hands calloused from hauling the endless flow of goods from the sea. Vital but often thankless task that kept Vlandia's ports alive. Learn the rhythm of the tides and the languages of foreign sailors before you learn to read. Shipmaster and athletics. Then a point in vigor. Part of me wants to do dockers. There's quite a few that do crossbow, right? Yeoman does it. Hunters does it. Mercenaries do it. That's 3. That's 3 of them that give crossbows. I like that these are tied to, like, your origin, right? These are, like, for Vlandia. Doesn't like and trust you. I think I'm gonna do merchants. Oh, wow! Early childhood. As a child, you were noted for... Alright. Your leadership skills. If the wolf pup gang of your early childhood had an alpha, it was definitely you. Yeah, I'm the alpha. All the other kids followed your lead as you decided what to play and where to play, and led them in games and mischief. You're brawn. You were big, and other children looked to have you around in any scrap with children from a neighboring village. You pushed, plow, and threw an axe like an adult. Your attention to detail. You were quick on your feet and attentive to what was going on around you. Usually you could run away from trouble, though you could give a good account of yourself in a fight with other children if cornered. Oh, wait, this is leadership tactics, then cunning, two-handed and throwing, then a point in vigor, athletics and bow, and then control, aptitude for numbers. Most children around you had only the most rudimentary education, but you lingered after class to study letters and mathematics. You were fascinated by the marketplace, weights and measures, tallies and accounts, chatter about profits and losses, engineering and trade, and then intelligence. Played way too much of this game. If I have any questions, don't worry. I'll probably figure it all out. Thank you, though. You were always... Alright, your way with people. You were always attentive to other people, good at guessing their motivations. Studied how individuals were swayed and tried out what you learned from adults on your friends. It was point to charm and leadership. Point to social. Probably gonna do that. Horsies! You were always drawn to animals and spent as much time as possible hanging out in the village stables. You could calm horses and were sometimes called upon to break in new colts. You learned the basics of veterinary arts, much of which is applicable to humans as well. Riding and medicine, then endurance, an uncanny ability to predict the weather. Fascinated with clouds and patterns and always observed weather, often warning your family of impending storms with uncanny accuracy. Boatswain and scouting, and then intelligence. I'm gonna do my way with people. Holy crud, we're going through the entire life. Fuck. Hold on, Jet. Bleh. All right, adolescence. All right, watch the militia training, full arm and tactics. You watch the towns, practice shooting, break their plans to defend the walls of castles in case of a siege. Gangs and alleys. Gang leaders who kept watch over the slums of Calradian cities were always in need of poor youth to run messages and back them up turf wars. Thrill-seeking merchants' sons and daughters sometimes slummed it in their company as well. I do want to point in one-handed. One-handed is something I want. Experience with the darker side of human life. You can tell when a guard wants a bribe, know how to intimidate someone, and have a good sense of what you can and can't get away with. That wouldn't be bad. The building sites. Old towns had their share of projects that were constantly in need of both skilled and unskilled labor. You learned how hoists and scaffolds were constructed, how planks and stones were hewn and fitted, and other skills. Athletics and smithing, and vigor. Forged metal match, handle to blade, turn poles. So scales, and other skills useful in the assembly of weapons and armor. Markets, caravanserai. You helped your family handle their business affairs, going down to the marketplace to make purchases and oversee the arrival of caravans. Trade and charm. Point and social. Studied with your private tutor. Your family arranged for a private tutor and you took full advantage, reading voraciously on history, mathematics, and philosophy, and discussing what you read with your tutor and classmates. Engineering and leadership, and then intelligence. Roses, your family owned a few horses at the town stables, took charge of their care. Many evenings, you would take them out beyond the walls and gallop through the fields, racing other youth. There's point to riding and steward. Worked at the docks. In your adolescence, helping out at the bustling docks, assisting with the loading and unloading of ships, and learning the ins and outs of maritime trade. You witnessed the arrival and departure of exotic goods and people from far-off lands, fueling your dreams of adventure on the high seas. Shipmaster in trade, social. I'm gonna do gangs and alleys. As a youngster grows up in Calradia, war was never too far away. You served as a baron's groom. You were chosen by a knight to accompany a minor baron of the Vlandian kingdom. You were not given major responsibilities, mostly carrying messages and tending to his horse, but it did give you a chance to see how campaigns were planned and men were deployed in battle. Trained with the cavalry. Oh wait, this gives charm tactics and then social. Trained with the cavalry. You could never have bought the equipment on your own, but you were a good enough rider so that the local lord lent you a horse and equipment. Joined the armored cavalry, training with the lance. Riding in polearm, endurance, guard with the garrisons. Urban troops spend much of their time guarding the town walls. Most of their training was in missile weapons, especially useful during seasons. Missiles! Ballistic? We just load in and we see an ICBM flying through the sky. Crossbow and engineering, intelligence. Infantry. Levy armed with spear and shield, drawn from small-holding farmers. Always been the backbone of most armies of Calradia. Full armored one-handed and then figure. Skirmishers. Younger recruits, or those of a slighter build. Those too poor to buy shield and armor tend to join the skirmishers, fighting with bow and javelin. They try to stay out of reach of the main enemy force. Throwing in one-handed, point to control. Camp followers. You avoided service with one of the many forces of your realm's armies, but followed instead in the train. The troops' wives, lovers, and servants. Those who make their living by caring for, entertaining, or cheating the soldiery. Roguery and throwing, cunning. Rid a galley in the coastal raids. Spent your youth participating in coastal raids, learning the skills of a rower, a lookout, and a boarding party. You witnessed the thrill of naval combat firsthand, experiencing fear and glory of maritime warfare. Load the infantry into the trebuchet? Real. I think I want to crew a galley. Alright. Young adulthood. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was... defeated an enemy in battle. Not everyone who musters for the levy marches to war, and not everyone who goes on campaign sees action. You did both. And you also took down an enemy warrior in direct one-to-one combat, in the full view of your comrades. +1 valor, +20 renown. Led a caravan. Family needed someone trustworthy to take a caravan to a neighboring town. You organized supplies, strict constant watch to keep away bandits, brought it safely to its destination. Trade, leadership, point to cunning, +1 to calculating, renown. Invested some money in a workshop. Parents didn't give you much money, but they did leave just enough for you to secure a loan against a larger amount to build a small workshop. Pay back what you borrowed and sold your enterprise for a profit. Trade and milling, intelligence, calculating, +10 renown. Survived a siege. Hometown was briefly placed under siege, and you were called to defend the walls. Everyone did their part to repulse the enemy assault, and everyone is justly proud of what they endured. Bow and crossbow, control, +5 renown. You had a famous escapade. Maybe it was a love affair, or maybe you cheated at dice, or maybe you just chose your words poorly when drinking with a dangerous crowd. That's pretty likely. Anyway, you got into the kind of trouble from which only a quick tongue or quick feet get you out alive. Athletics and roguery, endurance, valor, +1 to valor, +5 to renown. Treated people well. Oh, wait, hold on. It says up here, daring. Valor 1. Valor represents your reputation for risking your life to win glory or wealth to advance a cause. Calculating represents your ability to control your emotions for the sake of your long-term interests. What's that? Treating people well. Yours wasn't the kind of reputation that local legends are made of, but it was the kind that wins you respect among those around you. You were consistently fair and honest in your business dealings and helpful to those in trouble. In doing so, you got a sense of what made people tick. Charm and steward. Ability to organize a group and manage logistics. This helps you to run an estate or administer a town and can increase the size of a party that lead or in which you serve as quartermaster. Okay. Yeah. Social, mercy, generosity, and honor. Honor 1, honest. Honor represents your reputation for respecting your formal commitments, like keeping your word and obeying the law. Generosity represents your loyalty to your kin and those who serve you, and your gratitude to those who have done you a favor. Mercy represents your general aversion to suffering and your willingness to help strangers or even enemies. No! No mercy! Me giving a medieval serf a Browning high power? Yeah. I'm thinking either leading a caravan or... defeating an enemy in battle. Workshop ain't a bad idea. I'm thinking caravan because that's what I did a lot of in the first game, right? I do a lot of caravaneering. So I think I'm gonna do that. Who the fuck is this guy? Like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your 2 younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer. Okay. Because this is my brother. But you did not make it. Along the way, the inn at which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain and your two youngest siblings seized. But you and your brother survived because you were able to grab a knife in the confusion of the attack and stabbed a raider blocking your way. Yeah, that would happen. Drove them off with arrows. Grabbed a bow and sent a few arrows the raiders' way. They took cover, giving you the opportunity to flee with your brother. No. Rode off on a fast horse. Jumping on the two remaining horses in the inn's burning stable, you and your brother broke out of the encircling raiders and rode off. Tricked the raiders. The confusion of the attack, you shouted that someone had found treasure in the back room, and then made your way out of the undefended entrance with your brother. Organized the travelers to break out. Encouraged the few travelers in the inn to break out in a coordinated fashion. Raiders killed or captured most, but you and your brother were able to escape. Makeshift fortifications. Encouraged the few travelers in the inn to break out in a coordinated fashion. Raiders killed or captured most, but you and your brother were able to escape. Yeah. That. Harpy. Alright. This is our stats. Difficulty presets. Freebooter. Warrior. Bannerlord. Let's set that to normal. Battle realistic. Battle death for all heroes. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Stealth and disguise difficulty. Iron Man mode. So what? Oh, maybe I should just do warrior. Disable battle death for player. Oh, wait. Yeah. Just disable it for me. Don't let me die. Yeah, just me no die. Me no die. Me live forever. Okay. That seems good to me.
Sister, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue our brother and sister? Are we up for a fight?
I think so.
This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on our skills. The practice could come in handy when we catch up with the raiders.
Prepare the fight.
Well, if they're still pillaging, they may have split up into smaller groups. Hopefully we won't need to take them all on at once. But it would help if we could hire or persuade some people to join us. This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on us. The tracks look fresh, and I've seen some smoke on the horizon. Well, they can't move too quickly if they're still looting and raiding. No, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to rescue the little ones. Or die trying. This looks like an old training field. Let's go on then.
Oh gosh. Melee training. Oh gosh. Hold on. I don't want it tied to mouse movement. Movement. But actually, mouse movement's better than that, actually. Hold on. Never mind. Inverse look direction. Ooh. Okay. There we go. That feels better. That feels better. All right. Let's save horse for last. I feel like I'm not gonna do that one very well. Javelin training. Okay. Yeah. Then. Ooh. I do gotta actually arc it, which is good. A little lower? Little lower. Yeah, okay, so aim like right above it. Ah. Shit. Yarg! Ah, fuck. Yarg! Yippee! Alright. The bow. Ooh. Okay, wait, this is actually pretty... This shoots pretty far. This shoots pretty far. Fuck. Far and fast. So that's pretty good. Hmm. Oh gosh. This doesn't shoot as well as the bow. From what I'm looking at, the damage is better. Also, it has tiered reloads. So like I guess it'll like remember. So if I like yeah, okay. That's done. Then ooh. Yeah. Okay. I see you. There we go. Yeah, the bow is definitely better for me. First person.
Die, you bastards!
There we go. Okay, hitting it in the back counts. Good. Ow. Ow. I'm so sorry, horse. I'm so sorry. I keep ramming this horse into the fucking walls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This poor workhorse. Ow. Oh, dismount is Z. I don't think I'm gonna do the rest of that. No, I should, at least to figure it out. Just in case. didn't count. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. 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 Ow. Mounted sword training. All right. Get on horse. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot quicker. Fuck.
Cut you down!
Still want to swing a little earlier than I am. Fuck. Ow! Okay, but I get it. There we go. Missed 3 of them though, so. Ah! I keep hurting the horse! It's so hard to not hit the walls, and I feel so bad because it makes such like a cartoony fucking sound. Wait, also there's advanced? Ah.
Die, you bastards!
Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Whew. I can. It looks like I'm allowed to like cancel my swing. Looks like I'm allowed to cancel my swing. So that's good. That's good. Now, Hass, I'm gonna call you out. Oop. What the fuck did you think that that was gonna do? Are you perhaps trying to be incredibly rude? Hot damn! That was really easy. Alright. We don't need no more training. We don't need no more training. Do anything else? We're low on food. There's a village north of here where we can buy provisions and find some help. Better rider than I am, so I'll let you lead the way. Hooray! Alright, welcome to Calradia. You can explore the world map by moving the camera with WSAD. Panning your view by right-clicking and dragging your mouse, and zooming in and out with the mouse wheel. Moving your party is done by clicking on the map. This will leave a mark on the location, unless you have clicked an inaccessible area such as mountains or the sea. Left Tevia. Alright. Running rate. Skills. One. Use 3 focus points for increasing your learning limit and individual skills. Characters earn 1 focus point every time they level up. So I have... Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Handling to one-hand weapons. Damage, longer stun duration with shield bashes. I want that. I want that one. And then... let's add a point to... charm. Yeah. Yeah. Nice point in charm. There we go. Arrived in Tevia. To explore the location, you can enter the settlement by pressing the highlighted button on the left. Alright. Let's take a walk. Take a walk.
Now we're here, I guess. So, we need food, and after that, maybe some men to come with us. The head man here can probably help us. Let's try to find him.
Okay. Hold Alt to see the location of the headman. Ah! That is very, very nice. I definitely remember spending a lot of time, not too much time, but, you know, too much in the sense of just, like, you know, it never took any longer than, like, a minute or two to find them, but it was always like, you have to search.
I'm Orthos, head man of this village. What brings you here?
Help, some raiders have taken our younger brother and sister captive. We think they may have passed
They got
this
your
way.
people too. Sorry to hear that. Those bastards have done a bit of killing and looting in these parts as well. We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who'll join you in going after them if you'll pay for their gear. Once you've made your preparations, come and talk to me again. I may have a task for you if you're going after the raiders.
Which applies. I don't need flax, I just need the grain.
Glad to see you found what you needed. Now, about that matter I mentioned earlier. There's this wandering doctor who comes through here from time to time. Name of Tactius. Treats people for free. We're fond of him. Well, we last saw him a few days ago. He was carrying some sort of chest, which he was very mysterious about. He was on some sort of quest, he said, though wouldn't tell us more. He set off on the road just a few hours before the raiders came through here. Well, he's not really a worldly type, just the kind of fellow who'd stumble into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him. If you can keep an eye out for him, this Tactius, we'd be very grateful. Maybe if he's alive and well, he'll tell you a little more about his quest.
Swag. Doing Xbox is fine, he's going to part 3. Yeah. There's a... Hold on, there's an exclamation point here. I want to know what that's all about. It's so bright! I'm definitely gonna accidentally run somebody over like this. Oh, okay. Okay. Look around the village to find the party that captured the traveler whom the headman told you about. Ah. Attack! Yarg! Here, men to charge. Opening the movement orders. So F1, F3. Get off me, horse.
Taking you down!
God damn! Ooh, fast forward.
We showed 'em!
In 0.9 morale. Give me the prisoner. Cannot recruit. I can have 13 prisoners. Give me those leather boots. They actually give more armor. There we go. Gain a skill point in medicine.
Charge!
Ah. Okay, okay.
Move! Give 'em hell!
I gotta let them kill. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Whew. Kidnap more of them. Yeah. Wrapped arm guards. Don't need those. Did I run that guy over? Maybe. Maybe. after these raiders. Attack!
Engage! On them! Now!
Damn it. Ow. They were throwing rocks at my head. More morale. 100 gold. Ooh. More prisoners. Ooh, nope. Give me all of them back. Rigid iron broadsword. No, although I can sell it. Whoa. Whoa. Get a stealth and a civilian fit? That's pretty badass. That's pretty cool. Rescue several prisoners that the raiders had been dragging along. They look parched and exhausted. You give them a bit of water and bread, and after a short while, one staggers to his feet and comes over to you.
I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt. These brigands would have marched us to our deaths. My name's Tactios. I'm a doctor by trade. I was on, well, a bit of a quest, but I'm now thinking I'm not really made for this kind of thing. I was with a caravan, and they just came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive, if just for the ransom. But then they started flogging us along at top speed, without any water, and I was just about ready to drop. I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them, but they just flogged me more. If your group hadn't come along, maybe I have a way to thank you properly.
Look for 2 children captured by the raiders. Can you tell us anything?
I'm afraid I haven't seen any children, but after our caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, the one they call Radagos, took and rode off with our more valuable belongings, including a chest that I had. He seemed to be controlling more than one band around this area. If this lot has your kin, then I think he'd be the one to know. And since I have nothing of value left to repay your help, I'll tell you this. If you do catch up with and defeat that ruffian, you may be able to recover my chest. It contains a valuable ornament, which I was told could be of great value if you knew where to sell it. I was trying to find out more about it, but, as I say, I've had all my urge for travelling flogged out of me. Right now, I don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well as long as I live.
They took it. The raiders took his neck away from him.
It doesn't look like much, and I suspect this lot will give it away for a few coins. But I got it from a mercenary whom I treated once, and he swore it was related to Neretz's folly. I don't know what that means, except that Neretes was of course the emperor who died in battle some years back. Maybe you could find out its true value. Thanks for saving me again. I hope our paths will cross again.
Let's see. Let me... Yeah. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, he has 0. Oh, but it starts with a bunch of skills. What? Fast forward. We're on the right path now. Yeah. I know where I'm going! We're gonna attack their hideout. Hideouts missions, order your troops to follow you with F1 and then F2. Yeah.
Die, dog!
Yeah! Under stealth of night, we slay them all! My shield is getting a little battered. This piece. Gotta cross the water real quick. See, it says my shield is fine. It's another little encampment. This is a much bigger area already from the first game. Because, like, the first game had... It had these instance areas or whatever, but, like, whenever it was these, like, the... Yeah! I killed that guy myself. But whenever it was, like, these areas, it was always, like, smaller, right? Normally put you just, like, right outside where you needed to be. need to be killing more. I need to get more of the credit for the kills so that I can gain more experience. I can jump. I just pressed space on a whim. They have those Skyrim in this one? True. Yeah. Oh. There he is.
So, who's this that comes through my place of business, killing my employees?
You took our little brother and sister. Where are they? I'll need a better description than that. My men have harvested dozens of little brats in this region. A good hunting grounds. Sold some of them to some pirates from Ostica. Sent the rest south to a slave market. I know, though.
Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and save your own lives? Either that, or I'll force you to lick up all the blood you've spilled here with your tongues. Or you and I could settle this one-on-one.
I'll duel you. Fuck! I have a load. Oh wait, fuck. Accidentally loaded the very beginning. No! No! Fuck. Alright, real quick. Fuck, dude. Man, fuck. Why'd I do that? Why'd I go and do that? Man.
Well, we're here, I guess. The Ed.
I'm Orthos. Hey, we got with it. Glad to see you found what you need. Well, it's set up if you can.
Attack these guys first.
Shoots! That's your enemy! Attack!
Yeah, fucking kill that guy. Okay. Gimme. 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 Fucking attack.
Have at him!
Attack! Kill them all! I gained just the proper level this time. Gimme. Gimme. Still have 100 health. It's going by faster this time, so that's good. Let me... Those... There we go. Fucking attack!
Give him hell! Soldiers! Attack! Have no mercy!
Charge! Ow. That's actually a pretty decent tactic I just came up with right there. Gimme. Gimme. Those boots are better.
I don't know. I was trying.
Okay. Now, hold on. Let me save. I clicked the hideout. What the heck? Why are they so mean to me? A point in medicine. Medicine's good. We like having medicine. All right. Damn, this time I'm not attacking at nighttime. Oh, wait. go. The guy in 2 fucking swings. Holy shit. Just swung at his head, then just stabbed him. Kill him. Kill him. That's what I'll do to Radagos. Can I save while in here? No. Makes sense. Makes sense. If I die, I'll have to do this again. That's okay. Well, there's not a guy here anymore. What happened to the guy that was supposed to be sitting right there? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Oh, I guess he joined this guy.
Come on! Die, filth!
Jeez. Fucking jump that guy. Jump him! We jumping? We jumping? So cool that we can jump now. I mean, now I'm covered in blood.
So, who... Since your hunt...
I'll duel you. Fuck. Damn it. Okay. Now it's saved over that. Which is good. Good. I just need to do the combat a little better. What I need to do is I need to wait until I'm actually at full health. That's what I really need to do. Yeah, I just need to wait. Get to full health. Right here. Oh, I also didn't do that. I'm at 72% health. I gotta wait. I gotta wait. Running out of food though, so hold on. Save as. Okay. 87% should be enough. I think 87% should be enough, right? Hopefully. Right? Please? I gotta get so good at this combat that I can just start soloing everybody. What I really gotta start doing is actually blocking the right spot, because I think not blocking the right spot has my shield take more damage, I think?
Come on!
What it feels like. Definitely feels like that's the case.
You come!
Yippee! Another level for me. Oh man, but they need to kill as well so that they can gain experience as well. Maybe I should let them kill this last guy? No, I need more XP. I need the XP more right now. We're early in. And thus I'm more important. I need stats. This time I'm not covered in blood.
So, who's... Since your hunt for your...
I did it! I killed him! I'm not allowed to kill him! This isn't a real person! They're immortal. I did it. All of them. Mine. Stolen. Taken. Give me that horse. My horse now. Give me that. Those are worth money. Those are worth money. Give me the salt. Give me the grapes. Yup. This horse is far better than mine. So, yeah. New horse. Yup.
Well, I recognize defeat when I see it.
What? I killed
If
you!
I'm gonna be your captive, let me introduce myself. I'm Radagos. You haven't cut my throat yet. which was a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead.
Ooh, I got achievements. Clear a hideout and then defeat Radagos in a duel. Let's get our brother and sister back or I'll swing you from a tree.
Ah, you'll need my help, all right, if you want to get them back.
Howdy,
Alive,
Slapper.
that is. See, my boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt.
So I'll be straight with you. Seeing as you'll find out soon enough anyway, if I recall right, we already sold off your sister to those pirates in Ostrakan. Remember, one of that lot looked a bit like you, so with luck I can help you get your brother back. Sister, well, I know nothing of ships and the sea, so I couldn't tell you where they might have taken her.
Shall we get on the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for your little dears. I don't expect a cozy palanquin now, but you best not make it too hard a trip for me.
Hope you haven't missed too much. We're still in the tutorial. Come across a chest with an old piece of bronze in it, so battered and corroded that it could have been anything from a cup to a crown. Must be the chest Tactius mentioned.
I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Radagos and his gang. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. Doesn't look too valuable, but it could be the artifact Tacteus was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price.
Yeah. A better idea. We would have a better chance if we split up now. I'll take Radagos and go find the slaver market. You might wish to make inquiries in Ostrakan. It's a port town, so they might have sailed on from there. In either case, we must be careful not to endanger the lives, and it could be better to just buy them. Need to have our purses full for that.
I'll need to take these men with us. Radagos is a slippery one. I don't want him getting away.
Do you want me to raise the money to ransom the little
Indeed.
ones?
You'll have to find a way to do that. Maybe this bronze thing can help. Tacteo said it could be worth a fortune to the right person, if you manage not to get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold. One more thing. When you are talking to nobles and other people of importance, make sure you present yourself as someone from a distant but distinguished family. You can use our family name if you like, or make up a new one. You will have a better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles, and it'll be easier for me to find you by asking around.
Oh. Select family name. The streamer. That's my last name. I'm Harpy the Streamer. Oh gosh, what should I have my last name be? My family name. Oh gosh. Garuda. Harpy freaking bird. Harpy the freaking bird. more like the freaky bird. Meh. Meh. We'll do the freaking bird. Banner. Scraw! Chicken. So many birds. Scraw! Look, it's either this one Or this thin little chicken. Big chicken. I think I gotta do the big chicken. Right? I think we gotta do the big chicken, right? Like, this is awesome. This is cool. But, like, we gotta do the big chicken. Right? Like, it's gotta be the cave painting chicken. Cave painting chicken, just too good. Yeah, there we go. Yup. Cave painting chicken.
Get on the road now. Once I locate the little ones, I'll come find you.
Tutorial is over. You're now free to explore Calradia. Brother part ways as he rides over to the crest of a hill. His arm in salute that disappears from view. A few days ago, you were a family of 6. Now you are alone, and you realize that despite your courage and determination, your brother may never see each other again. However, you are not left long in your solitude. As you make the final preparations to set out, a young boy whom you recognize from Tivia staggers into your camp. As he regains his breath, he explains. A small band of Radagos's men escaped the showdown at his hideout. Turned to the village and seized the headman as hostage. He begs you to come back with him and rescue the elder. You overheard hushed conversations. Troubled waters. Hushed conversations about a new menace. A pirate confederacy terrorizing the coast of Calradia. These northern corsairs have built a reputation for trading in captives from bandits and raiders, such as the ones who attacked your family. Go to Ossican now to try and pick up your sister's trail and embark on a hunt across the seas of Calradia. I'll go there myself. Let me save again. Save. The Woiled is my oyster. Let me go here. Let me see if I can recruit some people. Morning exercise, combat move speed, troops in your formation. Plus 5 hit points, plus 5 hit points to foot troops in your party. Yeah, let's do that. I need to put a point into that. Recruit troops. Buy products. Fish. Grain. Butter and cheese. I don't have anything I can sell to you. I gotta head back to Tivia. $10 kilograms of butter. Thank heaven our lad found you. Please, madam, done so much for us, but we beg you not to forsake us now. Our lads came back and said you'd led them to victory over Radagos and his gang. Thought the danger had passed, but it looks like we rejoiced too soon. A few desperate bandits got away, and now they have our headman, demanding a ransom, half dozen horses and 10 sacks of grain. For all their theft villainy, we have no horses at all, sirs, and the grain would leave us nothing to plant. Up in a ruined villa, a short distance from here. Say that if we try to rescue the headman, they'll cut his throat. Then and there. Surely you could save him. You could sneak in and get him out. I shall pass through the mud scene, cloaked in silence and shadow. I could give you some things that might help you. We have some special softer boots our hunters use when they go out at night. When you walk, you'll barely make any noise at all. Some darkened clothes. This is this dagger. It's probably safest to get to the headman as stealthily as you can and then sneak back out. There's just no getting around one of them. You can take this and come up behind them, and that would make a lot less noise than a straight-out fight. This dagger be the hand of the angel of death. Thank you, my lady. I'll take you right now to the villa. This is a good time. They took some wine when they raided us, and I doubt they'll be on guard. Lead on. Yeah, that's right. Stealth. I need... Let's see. Crouch is Z. What is C? Wait, C is character, right? Yeah. I'm gonna change that. Is H in use? No, H is not in use. So I can go here. H. Then... Crouch. C. Why am I not doing this under cover of night? Oh. Oh. Assassin's Creed stealth. Stealth. Dressed like Garrett Thief. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Knife. In case I need it. See, the real reason I'm going through all this lavender is so that, like, my clothes will smell like lavender. And so then, you know, whenever I sneak behind somebody, I'll just smell like lavender. And they'll be like, huh. Good smell. Sneak attack. Mission failed. Okay, well, it's letting me try again. Hold on. Okay. Stealth. Speedrun this shit. Fucking speedrun this shit. I want to stab that guy so badly. I wanted to stab him so badly, but I know that if I did, it would have been, probably would have been Dunzo. The stat gains don't. Does stat gains? Delicious stat gains. I think it would be awesome if I could just, like, end up stabbing everybody here, right? Like, just stealth kill everybody that's here. I think that would be badass. We're fine. We're fine. We are so fine. That is still stealth. We're fine. We're fine. Need to be in those shadows. The shadows. I gotta kill this guy. I had to kill him. 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 You know, I had to kill him. There was no other option. Like, I had to kill him. That was stealth, by the way. Me going, rah! That was stealth. Right? That was stealth. Follow me as soon as it's safe. Grah! Okay. Come on. Once again, you've helped us fend off those villains. We can handle things from here, I'm sure. There's just a few of them left. Won't let them take us unaware again. Thank you with all our heart. Separate up honest folk like yourselves. Got a long road ahead of you, trying to find your family. That dagger and those hunting clothes, please take them. Pray they could be of use. I have 100 dinars that I'd been saving, but I want you to have it. If it helps you at all to find your poor brother and sister, I'd be glad. I need whatever I can get. Can we here in Tavia won't forget what you've done for us. Hooray! Swag. Alright. That, so that. Oh wait, they don't have that much money to give. Let me just get a bunch of grain from them then. Capacity exceeded. Oh. I'm gonna have to take that back. No, wait. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're fine. We're good. Swag. Javi. Javi. Thank you for the raid. What are you up to today? What are you doing? What were you doing this fine day? Hello, everybody. I'm playing Mountain Blade 2. It's playing Marvel with Mikey. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They left for pizza. Nice. Pizza's awesome. Well, hello everybody. I'm playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I am actually currently sponsored. They sponsored me a copy of the game. So that's pretty cool. They gave me a copy of the game to help advertise their War Sales expansion that just came out recently. Which adds lots and lots of naval combat, more armor and weapons. Lots of stuff. I have it pinned, but you can also do exclamation point sponsor, then you can click my little affiliate link for it and go check out the game. Go check it out. Look at the DLC. Look at that expansion. Take a wee little peek. It's pretty cool. You've been meaning to snag the DLC, might as well use the affiliate link. True. That's true. The base game is also on sale right now. We love a good we love a good sale. Let's see. I gotta Yeah, I'm gonna make that 3. All right. Establish clan. You are again very bad at this game. Look, I wasn't that good at the first game either. For those of you that were here when I streamed the first game, I wasn't that great at it. But, like, I love it. I love it. I think it's really, really fun. The Empire's recent history. Faction Southern Empire. Western Empire. Oh yeah, that's right. The Empire itself is split up. Look at how big this map is. You just bought the game? Nice. Good. Good. Apparently this one has like it has PvP. That's a thing. This game has like PvP. And so I'm thinking potentially, chat, with this game, we might we could do a community night potentially of Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I don't know how many of us are allowed to do PvP at once, but like, I don't know. These games are kind of known for like their large scale battles, so. I don't know. trade. I have a lot of horses. Some shields. Arrows and bows. Slings, throwing knives, javelins. Beer! Multiplayer naval battles like some of the Warband expansions did? Well, I'm pretty sure they do. I should confirm that, but like, yeah. Pretty sure with War Sales, they did do that. Laced light coif. Leather tunic. Cloth with stripes. Things are so expensive. So pricey. It's okay, I'll just go kill. Go to the Tavern District. For Sisterhood followers? Oh, but that's 1,200. That's like all of my money. That's all of my money for that. That the SRI have been raiding across the border. People around here better wake up. Thank you, good day. Sisterhood follower. Need for fighters, madam? Even 5 of my mates are looking for a master. You might call us mercenaries. Like, we'll join you for 1,800. I can't. Broker, tavern keeper. People to hire with specific skills. Gotta spend money to. Somebody's looking for help right now. Okay. You just bought the expansion too? Let's go! You are near the arena. There is no tournament currently in the town. Damn. Enter Smithy. Free build. One-handed sword. Oh, this is really cool. Literally like super customizable. Let's see, what would I want ideally for mine own personal sword? Oh. a like Claymore-esque guard. First off. Oh. Yeah. That. Yes. Yup. Yup. Oh, man. This is it. This is my sword. That's my sword. Yeah. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's also really cool. That's so cool. Chat, why is it so cool? Like, oh. Could I technically make like a katana? Hold on. That'd be some kind of weeb. Eastern simple oval. Even the disc guard. Black guard. Like, hold on. Like, oh, that's, yeah, there. That's a little katana. That's a little katana. Katana. It's so cool. Wait. Oh, they have scabbards as well. Oh, they have, oh. The blade types have unique scabbards as well. Chat, I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry to Tails World for what I'm going to say, but I'm about to fucking come. One of the blades was named Mountain Blade, and you just went, wait. Let me find it. We gotta make the mount and blade. Pointy, bullard. Shinobi sword. Highland fine steel. War razor. Carve. Oh. Runed fullard blade. Mountain blade. There it is. The mountain blade. See what would look best. Oh. Yup. Mountain blade. Fucking door knocker. Whoa. That's a sword-ass sword? Yup. We're fine. Smelt. Okay. Okay. I need that. Like, I need that. I need to interact with smithing. I need to level up. I need to level up smithing. I need to level up smithing. So badly. Oh wait, I need to... Farron. Go to the keep. Okay. Okay, no, that's the same. Let's take a walk around the town center. Chat, this game is so cool. This game is so cool. Welcome to Poros. You'll find that these are good law-abiding folk for the most part. For the most part? Okay. I'll take for the most part. Game of a scrapping system? I don't think so. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, the lag. Maybe being inside. Ooh, the encoding overload. Ooh. Ooh. Different outfits from the Warband expansion? Yeah. Jupiter. Leadfoot. Jackal. Wait. Location is the character in order to talk to them.
do we have here? Would you care to tell me your good name?
Boros. That 30,000. Okay. I need to acquire influence. So I have to just travel around. Ostikin is where I need to go for the expansion. Holy fuck, that's actually really far away. That is all the way up north. That's where I gotta travel in order to actually partake in the expansion. Faction Vlandia. Wait, I'm Vlandian. Well, let's, I wanna go there. Wait, does it? Compound settlement. Primary production is flax. Poros for 34. Can buy at Poros for 26. That's right. Okay. I gotta start talking to traders so that I can be like, hey, how much is that? Ooh. Hey, you.
If you please, stop
Oh,
there.
hi!
I would ask for your name.
Empress Regea. My name is Harpy, madam. May I ask your name? Right, Regea. Rightful Empress of the Calradians. I am Lady of Lycarod and Onira. Looking for good fighters. If you ask about me, I suspect you'll be told that I take good care of my men. You need help with the problem? Service of strangers. I work only with lords of the realm and loyal mercenaries. Any thoughts on politics? We're the family of the martyred emperor. Every man wishes to leave what he has to his children, be it a tiny patch of land or the imperial throne. When in Calradia, rich or poor grasps this. The universal principle of inheritance, not the obscure laws of the Senate, is what makes an emperor in the eyes of the people. Strive to be a good empress. I'll do my best, but I know well that whoever wins the civil war, landlords will still cheat tenants, city guards will still demand bribes, warriors will still kill men to steal their cattle, drunken husbands will beat wives, the plague and the labor of childbirth will take more lives than all the evils of man put together. Still, men are willing to fight for me, but it gains them nothing for no other reason that the throne is my right. I will not betray these men. If I win in centuries to come, people will think back on my victory and think, heavens smile on those who fight for their rights. That is all one can do. Dang, you know what? She's not bad. She's like, hey, these are like a bunch of wrong things with the world. They are happening and they will probably continue to happen, but I will do my best to do something about it. That's what some people call the Great Battle of Pendrake in the year 1077. Emperor Naritzes led an army accompanied by Kuzites and Asarai to fight a coalition of Sturgians, Batanians, and Vlandians. Disaster for me, died in it, but the victors didn't fare much better. I see. Tell me about anything about the battle? Of course, I did not witness the battle, but my husband Aranikos spoke frequently of it. He was one of the Emperor's trusted commanders. could not stop Nurites from marching to defeat, but he managed to salvage something from the disaster. When the Sturgians came over our barricades, he managed to lead a group of Nurites' guardsmen out the back. Husband's small force held together and were joined by stragglers and fugitives. Described the march back. No food, little water, marching day and night to keep ahead of the enemy's outriders, but they survived. The only organized imperial force to do so. Was in a state of panic after hearing rumors of what happened. Arenikos kept things from descending into chaos. When it came time for the Senate to choose the next emperor, no question that it should be him. I loved him before as a man, but that day learned to love him as something more. What a gift it was to the people of Calaradia. Awesome. It's crazy that I actually just found a noble out and about. I gotta go find more nobles. A noble that's noble? I know, right? Still want to check this place out. This looks cool.
Welcome, stranger, to my little kingdom here. Who might you be?
Leosios. There's some who know me as Honey Tongue Leosios. That's a term of respect, by the way. Never heard of you. We need... So you no doubt know this is rough work. I've lost a lot of good lads recently. Much luck replacing them. I need men who understand how things work in our business. That's not always easy to find. I could use bandits and looters. I usually know their stuff, but if I take them in as prisoners, they'll just slip away as soon as I get the chance. I need volunteers. What do you want from me? Know that warriors like you can sometimes recruit bandits to your party. Some of those men might want to take their chances working for me, more comfortable in living in town. There's always drink and women on hand than roaming endlessly about the countryside, eh? For each one that signs up with me, I'll give you a bounty. More if they have some experience. Send me a recruiter, a trustworthy companion who is good at leading men, and also enough of a rogue to win the trust of other rogues. I'll find your recruits. Alright, so I have to go find some bandits. Later, like everyone told you. Yep. Let me see if I can find some bandits around here. Let me go ask these guys if they know of any bandits.
Greetings, my... Hey, so who are you then? Oi, sorry.
Hog. Like 29 days? Yeah. here. Caravan. Headband. Oops, I wanted to just talk to him.
Oi, sorry, I don't think I...
Okay, well, nobody seems to like me very much. Like me not doing anything wrong. They don't want to talk to me.
Hey, so who are you then?
Just want to find some bandits. Wait, that place is under siege. That place is under attack. Wait. Maybe I could go help. Maybe I could go save them. If I have time. I'll try. Damn it. Circuitous. The Western Empire. I wanna... That's 81 people. I should leave. Oh, okay. I need to hire more people, I guess, as well. Just trying to max out. This is good. We've doubled the amount of people we have. Maybe I can find some... Nope.
Well, good day.
There's no bandits anywhere. This place is, like, peaceful. Wait. Maybe if I chat with this patrol? Bandits made their lair around here? Oh. Fuck. Okay, but I now know that these, like, roaming parties are who I want to be asking about bandits.
Oi, sorry.
Just need straw animals. Nope. Dang, that caravan's fast. Just want to talk to him. I just want to talk. Damn, they're fast. I just signed a trade agreement. Wait. Looters. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Looking for a fight nearby if you surrender. Attack!
Cut them down! You heard the order! Attack!
Yeah! Rah! Rah! Cannot recruit prisoner. A balanced falchion. Take it to sell. Head armor. Some head armors. Probably better than nothing. Probably. Probably, right? Hi, Scythe. This ain't Soul Calibur Legends. I'm sorry. Honor the slain foe. Your empire troops ask if they can take charge of the burial of the empire in the enemy's ranks, declaring that they feel a duty to their kin. This is neat. They have personality. Rituals will breed suspicion among the different cultures in your ranks. No, grant their request. There you go. Like, fucking, yeah. Like, of course grant their request. So, like, around 38. I must go sell the butter. Damn it. Thought maybe I could ask them. More looters. No! Those looters were mine to kill! What's wrong with you? Over trip limit disconnect. Oh. Have some archers. That. Here we go. Recruit a looter. Actually, how many more days do I have of this quest? 19 days. Okay, let me keep wandering around here. Mountain bandits. Fight me if you dare! Attack! Attack! Yarg!
Footman! On my command! Change formation fast!
One more information of this type. How do I...
Footman! Onwards! Move now! Forward! Right! You heard that, lads? Move! Horses! Get moving! I'm taking command! Change formation!
Hold on. Okay, just ready up.
It's not a war!
Charge! Where's my archers? Now it's just these guys on horseback. Look at him chase him down. I think I did forget to save my party changes. They fucking jumped that guy! Give me the meat. Give me all your grain as well. It's like 4 sickles and just like, yeah, right? Like, hot damn. Okay, I'm gonna venture back to here. Let me, ooh, saw that. I saw more people. Okay. Recruit the looter. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Hold on. I also want these looters. I think I have time. Should probably look. 13 days? 17 days, sorry? Yeah, I have time. Come here! Come here! Come here! How are you outrunning me? Come here! Come here! I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. If you give up now, if not, prepare to fight. Attack!
Kill them all! Die, you bastards!
Picture scene from Hellraiser. 4 of the 7 guys I need. Yup. Give me off horse. Oop. A nice little hoe. Some fish. At one point, the bandits just go, "Aight, we surrender." Maybe. All right, now. Maybe by the time we get back to Lycaron, we'll Erdogan married Anita. They need more time to be recruited. So I do need to still wander around a little more. Place says that they have a quest that they need done.
Oi!
Patrios needs help with brigands. I'm gonna hunt them down. You'll never get all those outlaws, but if word gets around that you took down some of the most vicious ones, let's say 2 bands of brigands robbing us, wouldn't seem so lucrative. But even a party of 10 properly trained men accompanied by one of your lieutenants. Yup. Turn, I'm ready to... Alright. Talk. What's the task you gave me? Hunt them down. Okay. Around Amagod and decided to hunt them down personally. Sell that. You sell the Maho. Ha. Fruit. Fruit. Let's see. I wish they were actually like close and not like just anywhere. Looters, there you are. Come here. Start brigand, surrender or die! Yarg!
Engage! Warriors! Run, warriors!
That was fucking stupid of me. Wait, I can take control of them? Wait, that's badass. The cheese. What is that resource? Party morale. Mountain bandits. I need you to come here and I need you to die. Think not. Surrender or die. Attack! I ain't staying out of the battle.
Have at him! Move! Warriors! Cut them down!
I know I should stay out of the combat, but, like, I won't. Ugh. Be good. Lost some looters with that one. Fuck. Bury your dead. The ground is frozen solid and the wood from nearby trees is too wet to make proper pyre. Bodies a hasty burial in nearby gully, even though wolves or other animals may find them. Okay. Oh, it just immediately gave me the money. I didn't even need to... Oh yeah, nope. I lost a bunch of looters. Well, at least I still have some bandits. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bandits right now. Fuck. Oh. Okay, what I need to do